Season 10. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Season 10, Episode 3 of the Husky Fat Podcast. I'm your host, Dylan. To my left, y'all know him. We love him. He is the sexiest motherfucker alive, Mr. Scott motherfucking Jones. Who? Scott Jones. And again, we are back on our live series podcast over at Cyclone Kickboxing. You can see them behind us. They're getting stretched out. They're getting warmed up. They're about to put in the work, get their training in for the day.
Yes, sir. The Great American Roadshow continues.
Man, I like it.
Yeah, no, it's just beginning, dude. These, like I said, these gyms, they've all shown us love over the years, right? They come to our events, they support it, they share our stuff. Least we can do is try to give them a little bit of props here. So I'm excited. I'm excited to be here at Cyclone Kickboxing. It's on South Side, Oklahoma City. My roots are in the South Side. That's where my dad grew up. That's where my dad's side of the family's from, for the most part. Grew up over here. I spent a lot of time out here in high school as a teenager and stuff, so it's nice coming back here. And they got a great little gym over here, man. They got a great crew. We're going to talk to a few of them. We're going to talk to the gym owner, Ryan Stokes. He's also a professional fighter. He's fought for Husky Fat. We've got his brother in the house. Of course, Nick Stokes has fought for us multiple times. Mario Guerrero just came off a big win for us in the come-up show in November. He's here also. I have a feeling a few of these guys may be throwing down soon in the dog pound. We'll see. But, man, just excited to be here, man. Excited to get out and about, get out of our little cave. I do feel like we're a little bit this is a less intimate setting for me and you, right? It's more intimate for them because we basically pushed them out of their second room in there to where they all got a crowd in there. It's going to be phone booth fighting. That's what's up.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of appreciate it, so thank you, Josh, for letting us not be so intimate. No, I'm just kidding.
I even put on deodorant.
Well, we appreciate that. But really, no.
It's my wife's deodorant, though. I ran out of deodorant like a week ago, and I haven't went to the store.
I mean, yeah, like sitting in our little spot and everything like that, our little setup that we do have up in the room that we're normally in, it's fun, it's nice. But here, like you said, it's just a whole different vibe. It gives our viewers a whole different vibe. But, again, it shows love to the gyms.
Absolutely, man.
And that's what Season 10 is all about. That's what this year is going to be all about, But, no, I'm excited for what we have in store. I mean, they know that we have a dog pound coming up.
Yep.
So April 18th, correct?
April 18th.
April 18th. So we're getting fights booked on that. So stay tuned. We're going to drop some soon, I'm sure. But, no, it's going to be a good year.
Yes, sir. We've got I've got the main event and the co-main event both verbally agreed to. All we got to do is get the documents signed, which they are out. I should be back, hopefully be back by tonight. But you expect to see posters dropping soon in the next couple of days. Tickets are already on sale. We haven't been advertising a whole lot, so we haven't been posting any fights. But tickets are already on sale. Go to huskyfat.com, click that link. We should have them up on the website. So get there early. I'm going to tell you right now, this show is going to sell out. Our dog pound brings a totally different vibe. If you haven't been to one, smaller, intimate venue, the intensity is insane. It's out of this world. But smaller, intimate venue means limited tickets, limited seating. So there's not a bad seat in the house. There's no reason for you to not spend $35 and come watch these guys before you have to pay to see them on TV, because some of these guys you're going to be paying to see on TV sooner than later, I promise you.
Mm-hmm. No, definitely. And we also have another guest here who you brought today.
Yeah, man. I've been looking for an excuse to get this guy on the podcast. He's a good friend of mine. He's my brother, whether he likes it or not. He's family. He don't have a choice in the matter. Tell everybody he's my big little brother. He's older than me, but I'm taller than him. But he's a staple of the Husky Fat show. Of the Husky, he's what holds the Husky Fat community together, and it's my boy, the one and only Dave Ward. Dave, come on down here and have a seat and talk to us for a minute.
What's up, Dave? Take the headset.
Yep, throw that
headset is yours.
There you go.
Thanks for having me on.
Hey, you're welcome. Can you hear us good?
Yep.
Okay, all right. First off, Dave's normally the one in the comments section, so Dave's actually going to be live and in charge tonight. I do want to hear from people watching here. Who do we think's got a better beard? We know, because you guys are both coming strong. I'm in third place easily. It's not even close, Dave's going more. Yeah, he's going more for the Santa Claus look, right?
It popped up out of nowhere. No, he's just let it go. So it looks good on you, Dave.
Oh, it looks great, man. It looks great. He's rocking the Husky Fat hat. So, Dave, tell us a little bit about yourself. What makes it? Why do you enjoy working the Husky Fat events so much?
It's just really fun to do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, tell everybody, in case anybody don't know, what is some of the roles that you have come not just fight night, but the day before, everything. Tell us what roles that you do.
I basically help set everything up.
Yep. Set everything up. Now, you're setting up everything from what? The ring, right? You help with the ring.
Yep.
You'll sometimes have to help set up with chairs too. Just basically anything and everything, right?
Yes, sir.
And then you're not afraid to get your hands dirty if there's some blood on the mat. You're the guy going in there to clean it up, right?
Yeah, I'm not afraid.
Nope, not afraid. He's so not afraid. One time he didn't realize that the bell hadn't sounded yet, and he was about to run in during the middle of a fight. We had to grab him. But he was Johnny on the spot, man. But no, Dave's been a long friend of mine. Dave and I go way back. We go clear back to what? Probably what, 2013, something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we both were in the same neighborhood and hung out a little bit. And we both kind of moved out of that neighborhood, but we've stayed connected. And we try to hang out every time we can, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
No, I appreciate Dave as well, just because obviously y'all know I set up a lot of the ring and do all that too. So Dave helps a lot. Anything that if I need some extra help, or he's always busting his ass as well, moving around, helping, whether it's like Scott was saying, setting up the chairs and doing that, always helping me put up the ropes and putting the pads on the ropes, running around, helping us out wherever we need it. So I'm super appreciative for Dave. It's nice to finally have you on here, so you don't have to go in and live and say, "What's up, guys?"
Now, I do have to ask you this. Because Dave also helps out with the ring girls and stuff, make sure they know where their cards are at. He's not afraid to give a helping hand on and off the ring if they need a little bit of help. Who's your favorite ring girl, though, out of all of them? Don't be afraid to hurt feelings. Let's hear it.
Especially Andrea.
Andrea, okay. Who's number 2?
Luke.
Okay, Luke got second place. All right, so Luke, if you're watching, just so you know, Dave picked Andrea over you. I hope your feelings aren't hurt.
I hope they're hurt.
Dave, before we let you get out of here and chill for a little bit, what's your predictions for the rest of the Thunder season?
Hopefully we get everybody healthy back. That's what we need.
Yes, sir. You think they're going to repeat? They're going to get them a second ring?
I hope so.
Hope. Give me a prediction. Yes or no?
I think so.
All right, brother. How many knockouts you see coming at the Dog Pound on April 18th?
Probably more than one.
Oh yeah, definitely more than one. Well, Dave,
I'm a betting man, and I'm going to take the more than one.
Yeah, I'm going to take the more than one too. Me and Ben always have a side bet that I still owe him on. I hadn't paid up, that I lose every time, the over/under on the knockouts, especially the Dog Pound. So, Ben, if you're watching, I know I'm delinquent. Don't come break my arm or shit like that. Don't come break my arm. But anyway, Dave, anybody want to give a shout out to before we let you go here? Anybody want to say hi to?
Basically, tell Philip happy birthday.
All right, look at the camera. Tell Philip happy birthday.
Philip, happy birthday.
Our boy Phil Dog. He's another staple of the Husky Fat crowd. What's up, Phil Dog?
Yes, sir. Happy birthday.
Dave, we just want to say we appreciate all the hard work you do.
Yes, sir.
Husky Fat would not be the same without you.
Oh, it wouldn't.
No, sir. No, sir. Dave, sit back and enjoy the show, brother. We'll catch up with you later.
Yep.
Dave Deathfoot Ward, ladies and gentlemen.
The one and only Deathfoot. That's a killer nickname.
It really is.
Yeah. We got some Dutch drills going on right here. We got some Dutch drills going on right here. Yes, sir.
Yep,
yes, sir.
Got
these boys working. That's a good thing about working in a small environment like this is there's no running. There's no running or circling. You got to work in the pocket. You got to work your defense. You got to work your counters.
Yep, definitely. And also, I want to know from the viewers, the ones who are either your first time tuning in now or viewers who are always on there, do y'all like the setup of us coming to the gyms and seeing the gyms training in the background? I just want to hear y'all's input on it, see what the vibe feels like more watching it than us just sitting behind or in front of the screen and doing that. So, but man,
I tell you what, I like it.
Yeah.
Tino Van said he loves this gym. It's one of his favorite gyms.
Oh, what's up?
Shout out Tino.
Tino, what's up, Tino?
We definitely got to get the screen set up.
Yeah,
We gotta get that.
Yeah, I like reading the comments, man. That's one of my
Yeah.
favorite times.
Being able to read the comments and respond to people live and in person, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, Cyclone Kickboxing, man, they're coming up. They get better. They get better every show. They're the one gym that you won't ever see them say no. You very rarely see them say no to an offer. I'll put it that way. Now they may have something conflicting or something come up and they can't do it, but anytime me or a matchmaker hits them up, it's normally a yes. These guys not only are looking, they're looking to fight, but they're looking to improve. They're looking to test themselves. They're not one of these gyms, and I'm not here to name names, but there are gyms like that, and there are not necessarily gyms, but they're fighters at gyms that like to cherry pick, right? Which, if you're an amateur, that's not what you should be doing, right? If you're a pro, it is a business. It needs to be a little bit more calculated, right? But at the end of the day, a fight is a fight. And I can tell you for a fact, this gym's not a cherry-picking gym. These guys, they're a tight-knit group. They're highly skilled. They all come in here to work and get better.
Yep.
And we'll be talking to their head coach Ryan Stokes here in a minute. We'll be talking to a couple of the other fighters as well, man. But let's get into it a little bit. I want to talk to you about this second half of the while we're waiting on them. Let's dive into something different. Let's talk about the second half of the Thunder season. Well, I say second half. It's really only a third of it left, right? And Josh Turtle can comment on this too. How are you feeling about it? Because it went really well to everybody getting hurt to okay to now everybody getting hurt again. I kind of get a feeling they ain't going to win it this year. I kind of get the feeling they may struggle with Denver.
I mean, Denver's going to be Denver because they got the best player on the planet on their team. Jokic is going to be able to dominate, and you're not going to be able to stop Jokic. Who you're going to have to stop are the role players.
The most unique player to probably ever play in the NBA. Just that unique set of skills.
Definitely. But what I think kind of still separates us is, one, our defense. We have other players who can step up and play good defense when we need them to step up and play good defense. Obviously, we're going to need everyone healthy.
Yeah.
I still feel like J-Dub hasn't – he might have been back in the defensive groove.
Yeah.
But as far as his scoring and everything like that, I don't feel like it's back where it needs to be.
He couldn't dribble the ball past a parked car. A parked car would play defense on him.
Yeah.
He has no push, and I don't know if it's because – and Josh, I want you to jump in and comment on this too. I don't know if it's because his wrist was hurt and that affected his three-point shot, so they're just backed up and they're not respecting his three-point shot, and so he has a hard time getting into the paint and getting good looks. But I feel like it's not even close. He can't go by anybody anymore.
Yeah. It could be one of those things too. Did he add too much muscle?
Maybe. We're gonna go to the expert in everything J-Dub Turtle.
I don't know about all that, but I just haven't seen that hunger, that grit that they've had previous to winning the NBA championship. It's like they won it, and then I wouldn't say like they don't care, but I haven't seen them be as hungry as they were to win the first one. And I think if that don't show up in the playoffs, it's going to be a short run.
I can agree with that.
On top of what you said with the injuries and stuff. But
there's definitely been a little bit more regular season ball play. Because kind of how they always talked about the last 2 years in the regular season, even the other NBA teams were kind of making fun or throwing shade at the Thunder about how hard they went night in and night out, right? Yeah. You're seeing more this year, the Thunder being more like the rest of the NBA. Like you don't see Caruso dogging everybody night in and night out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just haven't seen that grit. And also, like I thought, like Dort, I thought he worked on his jumper coming into last season. And I thought, I just feel like they took the summer off and just partied. You know, they didn't lock in the gym like that. And I feel like they're catching up to that.
Yeah.
And they also got to remember they're the defending champs, so everybody they play wants to beat them. So I don't know. We're just gonna see how they play in the playoffs.
I also feel like too, when they get to the playoffs, obviously I feel like they're gonna bite down and show that.
Well,
grit
if they're
and everything.
healthy.
But yes, but also like you said, they played so hard the last couple seasons in the regular season.
Yeah.
Like last year, what did we win the West by? Like 12 games or something like that.
Something insane. Yeah.
So we know that we're in the playoffs regardless. Obviously, we want a 1 seed and home court advantage and everything like that. But we don't need to win by 12 games.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, being healthy,
honestly,
is a major factor. But still,
that's the real key, health. But you also got to be in a rhythm healthy too. And I'm telling you right now, A.J. Mitchell's the key to this year, right? Because I'm not sure J-Dub's going to get right this year.
Yeah.
A.J. Mitchell, once A.J. Mitchell's in the game, everything flows. He's their best ball handler. He's their best distributor. He's their second best scorer. He's the guy you can give him the ball one-on-one. He can go get a bucket, just like SGA. J-Dub hadn't proven you can give him the ball one-on-one. He can go get a bucket this year.
Yeah. So a lot of Oklahoma, or I would say that almost the entire state of Oklahoma, was so high on who was the doctor out of L.A., Dr. Wynn or whatever his name was?
Yeah.
Or whoever the dude who did J-Dub surgery, but he also did John Mateer surgery, and everybody loved him, and they flew him out. They flew him out to the OU game and everything like that. Maybe we shouldn't be so high on him.
Yeah.
Maybe he's not as good as what people thought.
I'm going to go
because
to
one,
not to cut you off. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Maybe J-Dub still struggles and his wrist hurts, and then we clearly saw that John Mateer was just not the same John Mateer after
Yeah,
that either.
no, we clearly saw that.
So maybe it's a little bit of that. Maybe we shouldn't give credit there.
Yeah.
We had a comment come in from Tino Van. He said J-Dub has to take another stride. He's got to play the way he's been getting paid, but he has an unfortunate run with injuries. I think the flip switch come on in playoff time and everyone play will significantly elevate. Hopefully J-Dub can be efficient, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what everybody hopes for. The other thing, and I harp on, I know I make fun of Chet a lot on this thing. I like Chet. He's another unique talent. But you're an all-star, dude. Why can't – it seems like that guy, when all these other people are hurt, he doesn't step his game up at all. He still just does the same what he's doing. He might probably get about 18 to 20 a game, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, but he doesn't take over. You know what I mean? Like he just doesn't have that kill switch.
He has his moments, and that's about it.
He'll have moments where he'll block shots left and right, grab a rebound, go dribble down the floor, dunk it. He'll do stuff like it, but not a consistent, okay, we're going to give him the ball in the fourth quarter and let him go to work.
He's going to give you a good 60 seconds of dominance.
And then then somebody's going to breathe on him. He's going to flail and fall head first in the ground and grab his elbows, and you're going to think, shit, he's hurt.
Yeah, little baby giraffe over there.
Yeah, he's baby giraffe just trying to walk, man.
Yeah,
baby giraffe.
Baby giraffe homegrown.
Well, dude, we had to, and we're going to get back to Husky Fat news and stuff here too, but we had some interesting news just come across the feed in the MMA world, right? The Netflix is putting on an MMA card.
Are they?
Gina Carano, Ronda Rousey.
Oh, hell yes.
Did you not hear about that?
I didn't see that.
I mean, I saw about it, but I haven't read in depth of it. So.
Okay, all right. Well,
Neither. I ain't see it.
Is there anybody else? Obviously, there's going to be
Breaking
more people
news.
than one person
Breaking
on the card.
news.
no, there's only going to be one fight on the card. It's going to be one round, 2.5 hours. Now, I don't know who else is going to put on the card. I don't know anything about it, but Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano, a fight that should have happened 10 years ago, is now happening.
Who you got in it?
I don't know.
Ronda's going to sleep.
But no, I probably think Ronda's going to win. Just based on her being active, more recent than Gina. Gina hadn't fought in 12 years, 13 years.
Man, no disrespect, but Ronda, she's washed.
Yeah, but here's the deal. Gina came in to women's MMA when there wasn't a whole lot of contestants in women's MMA, even less than there was in Ronda, and Ronda didn't have a lot in there too. And then once they started getting more in, that's when Ronda started realizing her one trick wasn't working anymore. But
Holly Holm showed that.
Yeah, Holly Holm showed it, and if she'd ever fought the GOAT, my brain's not working. What's her name?
Amanda Nunes.
Nunes. She'd ever fought Nunes, I mean, that would have went even worse, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I want to be excited for the fight. I mean, I'll watch the fight. It's on Netflix. I have Netflix. I'd be stupid not to watch it, right? You know, that's the beauty of everything. You know, as far as we're concerned, pay-per-view is dead.
Thank goodness. I mean, one, you know me. So, but yeah.
Stream.
Yeah, but no, I'm obviously I'll watch it as well, so we'll see. But again, it's gonna be one of those ones. Someone's gonna shoot for the takedown, try to get the submission, not too much action in the stand-up.
Yeah.
And that's why we do kickboxing.
Man, I think there's going to be some action in the stand-up. I think Ronda's going to convince herself she can strike again. And she might can with – is Gina 40 years old, 41, 42? I don't know
I mean,
how old
Ronda's
she
got to
is.
be up there too.
Yeah, but she's still younger. But Ronda couldn't strike when
Yeah.
she was younger. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
She just should have stuck to the WWE. I'm sure it paid more.
I'm sure – no, this is Jake Paul's putting it on. I'm sure Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
Netflix. I mean, they're paying them a mint. So that's why I'm thinking. I'm not sure how the undercard's going to go. I really don't. I don't know if they're going to mix it with boxing
The
and do
undercard's
that.
going to be WWE.
I mean, it might as well. Might as well throw CM Punk back out there. Let him have him a fight. You know.
Yeah,
Let's
CM Punk's on back at the top of the WWE.
Throw in Batista.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Dave Batista. Speaking of, I think it's Jake Paul's card and everything like that. Who puts it on him? There was a old UFC fighter who elbowed a boxing dude who fights on a lot of Dean the Great or something like that. Some dude who boxes. That this video is going viral. He was talking shit to this old UFC fighter, and he elbowed the shit out of him.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah.
I don't know who Dean the Great is. I
It's
don't
just
know any
this
of that.
boxer who's, I think he might have fought on a few of Jake's cards and everything that he's put
okay.
together. And then who was the old UFC fighter? Man, what was his name?
Mountain Dew, if you're watching, I'm still waiting on that sponsorship money.
We are. But anyway, yeah, it was a brutal elbow.
Oh,
I will say that. And
Damn.
it did not look good. So,
not
but no,
good.
yeah, they're getting the work put in over there. So it looks like they were finishing up those drills.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
One more round. Okay, we got Ryan. We got the head coach, owner, trainer, Ryan Stokes, going to come see us after one round. So we're excited to get to talk to him. But yeah, man, let's dive into this dog pound a little bit. I'm going to talk a little bit further into that. First off, the card's going to be insane for a dog pound because here's the deal. Us being gone for a little bit has, you know, what's the word? Something, absence makes the heart grow fonder, right? Mm-hmm. The amount of people that want to fight on this card, I think my list of fighters, and I have started matching some, and we'll start officially contacting and sending out agreements this week. But I think I'm up to 50, 52, 53 people that went on this card. I mean, obviously,
25 fights.
Yeah, obviously we're not going to end up with that, but like these dog pounds, we'll throw on some fights, right?
Yeah.
So if we got to start that card at 5 o'clock, we'll start it at 5 o'clock. If we going to start it at 7, well, I mean, whatever. But there's going to be some fights. There's going to be some fights in it. Just like we always have, we are going to have a small glove pro main event. It's going to be a debut from a guy who's fought for us in the amateurs before. It's been a little bit, but he's very talented and he wants to get his name out there. And he's coming up to fight a bad dude from Texas. Got a dude from Texas coming. And then the co-main event, once again, is going to be another guy who's came up through the amateurs in Husky Fat that is making his pro debut. So we're going to put on 2 pro fights this card. So it's going to be insane. We've already got the one, the only, making his return, Nigel Blunt.
Oh, hell yeah.
The 145-pound champ will be returning to action. You already know Josh Douglas. He's going to be in the house. He wasn't happy with his performance in November, so he's coming back working harder than ever. The Phenom, Henry Todd. No, he's not the Phenom. He's the Specimen.
The Specimen, yeah.
Henry Todd. He's going to be back in action. He wasn't happy with that performance at 75, which, by the way, I want to say don't be disappointed. Anybody who loses to Jason Ramirez, don't be disappointed because everybody's making a habit of losing to Jason Ramirez,
Yeah.
all right? He just fought in Houston on a Muay Thai card. Some 6'4" dude just absolutely dropping him with elbows, man. The kid is disgusting nice.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man. If you want to see the future, of striking, you just need to tune into a Husky Fat card. We recommend you come by watching in person because there's nothing like the vibe you're going to get in person. But if you can't, pay-per-view's dead, right? Where can you watch the fights at, Turtle? Where are we at now?
Right here on YouTube.
Right here on YouTube.
Scan the code and go follow us at Husky Fat Promotions on YouTube.
No, it's going to be a good night. I mean, too, we're going to have people coming in from all over, not just Oklahoma and Texas, it sounds like, potentially, if we can make the fights happen. So it's big names coming in and everything like that. So
Big names coming in. We've got a bunch of gyms from all over, from Oklahoma, from Texas. I want to say there may be some coming in from Arkansas this time too. So this dog pound is going to be the dog pound of all dog pounds. Like it is going to be everything from beginners to veterans, right? It is going to be massive.
it's going to be in Edmond at Raptor Jiu-Jitsu.
At Raptor Jiu-Jitsu, which we want to give a big shout out. Well, first off, to Raptor for hosting our dog pounds. It was actually, I hate to give him credit, But Derek Atkins was the first one that even suggested and offered our gym to him years ago, and it took me a little bit to get around to it, and I finally took him up on it. He's got a big deal in Vegas coming up here in a week or so. He's in some kind of jiu-jitsu tournament type thing. Like they had a draft. He's on some team. I don't know anything about jiu-jitsu, but from what I've heard, it's a big deal. Like it's like the the highest level jiu-jitsu you can get. So if you're into that, go give A Game a watch. It's going to be on. He's posting it everywhere on socials. It is a big deal. I promise you.
Hopefully,
how big a deal it is, I don't know. I don't follow jiu-jitsu.
But hopefully he goes there, does his thing,
yeah,
everything like that. So best of luck to him. It looks like we got our man right here ready to jump on, the owner of Cyclone Kickboxing, Mr. Ryan Stokes.
How you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Pretty good.
Good.
I always give props to you guys who can come in. You're teaching a class, you're getting a sweat, and just go right into interview mode, man. It takes some transition, dude.
Appreciate it, man. Sparring is a little easier than teaching right now, so
yeah,
not so bad,
Yeah.
But thanks for having me. Thank y'all for coming out, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I love fucking work with y'all guys.
Dude,
it's great.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, we are fans of Cyclone, man. I dig the vibe that your gym has. I dig the camaraderie that you guys have. You can tell that you guys are all here to get better, to put the drama aside. You're truly the definition of what martial arts is and should be. And unfortunately, not everybody's like that. You can go to gyms all across, and I'm sure you've trained at them, where more people are involved in drama than they are in just training and trying to get better, right?
Oh, yeah. It's more like high school, like somebody's dating somebody pissed somebody off,
Yep.
I also feel when you have a class of like 50 people, it's really hard to resonate with everybody.
Yeah.
It's really hard to coordinate as a team.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, even with 10 guys, sometimes it's hard to coordinate, But with smaller numbers, I feel it's a little more intimate.
Yeah.
A little more personal.
You get more out of it.
Yeah.
You get more out of the coaching instead of just being a number. In other words, you can see if you need to correct somebody on technique or show them something, it's easier. Where if you're in a class of 50, the coach might see you doing something wrong. You may not. You may be doing something completely wrong for months at a time, right?
Or like maybe they're busy they got a top guy who has a big fight coming up, they're kind of distracted. That can be a thing, So here I think it's really good for people just getting into it. They get that attention they need. Almost like a personal training session,
Absolutely.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun, man.
Well, dude, first off, let's talk everybody about your background first. What got you started in martial arts? What made you decide to open up your own gym? Kind of give us a little bit of background.
Okay, so I started martial arts when I was a kid, Kai karate. I was a smaller kid, probably 100 pounds, 115 pounds until about 10th grade. So, I played football and all that, but I was the runt. I got beat up a lot.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't fun. I got a little bit of trouble as a kid. And I kind of got more steered into the direction of combat sports from karate into boxing. I started boxing down in Southside at the Southside Boxing Club years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Got my ass kicked for a long time.
I've been there and gotten my ass kicked there a few times.
Oh, yeah. And then when I was about 16, I started Muay Thai. I trained at a few gyms around here. I was at Solid MMA forever. Great group of people. I fell in love with Muay Thai. But combining that with the boxing, the Kai karate, and just going from there, it was just crazy how deep you could go.
Yeah.
So really, it was more about, transforming myself, learning confidence, building myself up than anything. The fighting was really just the background. I did some point system, karate crap, plenty of tournaments on that. I've competed in boxing, MMA, kickboxing, all that stuff. It's fun, but I think my true passion came probably training Nick, actually.
Yeah.
Nick struggled with weight a little bit as a young teenager, I guess. So I really was just personal training him. He'd just come to class with me. I'd hold pads for him, stuff like that. And I just really fell in love with the process. And I love the transformation I see in other people.
Oh, yeah.
So that
you can
really
see you're making you can tell a noticeable difference.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Each show, they get better.
No, they really do. They really do. I've watched the progression of your gym from when you opened it to when you started. And I know you guys weren't competing right away because you were training, you were teaching, you're making sure you're doing what a good coach does and wait until you're prepared.
Yes, sir.
And then there's levels to it. So you start off, maybe in a Rage in the Cage card or maybe a headgear card, something like that, and then you build.
Oh yeah. I mean, really, what did it for us? I was working for other gyms for a while, COVID hit.
Yeah.
Everybody lost their job. Nobody had nothing to do.
Yeah.
The gym I work for got shut down, unfortunately. So that was rough.
Yeah.
So I started coaching out of my garage. Just put an ad on Facebook, I
Yeah.
was like, hey, anybody wants to come train, blah, blah, blah. It was real cheap, Wasn't really supposed to be anything.
Yeah.
But we got a big group that hung on, and we trained the entire pandemic. And the business just kind of sprouted from there,
Yeah.
So,
And when you mean training, stayed you're 6 foot away from each other and everything like that.
yeah, totally. No. Yeah, it was good, nobody really got that sick. Everybody, it was a great time, man.
Man, dude, I've had a good immune system, except for COVID. I've probably caught COVID like
gotcha.
20 times, so it's not even a thing anymore to me.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I got COVID, sweet, whatever. Let's
Right,
just
we're good, we're good.
Yeah.
That wasn't that bad.
But yeah, man, talk a little bit about, and I do feel like you've kind of, and I can see when you fight, I can see when Nick fights, I can see when Mario fights, how you kind of blend in the styles that you grew up in.
Yes, sir.
You've kind of blended in a Kyokushin, karate, Muay Thai, even with a little bit of boxing mix-up. So
Yes,
you've
sir.
kind of got your own kind of hybrid system here. Why don't you talk a little bit, without giving away secrets, talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so, I've changed it a lot over the years for sure. But really, we teach 3 main systems. We got the Dutch style kickboxing, which is more boxing heavy, hard low kicks, teach that high guard.
Yep.
Really good for beginners. Teach them that their fundamental combinations, basic pillar defense, It's a real aggressive style, so it works well for a lot of people. We'll do that for about 8 weeks with somebody. And then from there, we'll transition over into long guard, like working on Muay Thai, teaching them to stay a little more back. They're learning that distance fighting a little bit. The footwork is a big component.
Yep.
And, of course, the clinch and stuff like that. So we'll spend about 8 weeks on Dutch, 8 weeks on Muay Thai, and then we'll even do a karate unit where it's not karate per se, but we're doing karate-style movement patterns.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
doing setups, kicks, and stuff like that, but all full contact.
Oh, yeah.
But that gives us some interesting variety when it comes to our combinations.
Yeah.
And it makes people pretty quick. Like, their hip speed is really up from a personal training standpoint. Like, they're well-conditioned training in those styles. I don't know, you're a little more explosive with Dutch. You got a lot more push and pull with the Muay Thai. And then karate's like that flexibility, that
Flexibility and
explosiveness.
that snap.
Yeah, the flexibility of the kicks and
Yeah.
stuff and the movement. I don't know. We just used to cycle 8 weeks. When we go through each system, I kind of build upon itself. We'll do like a footwork week, offense week, defense week, counter week, and then what we call a spar week. Really, it's put your skills to the test. It's application.
Yeah.
Because I find guys will drill on pads forever, but they won't
Yeah.
ever use it in sparring, and it gets really frustrating.
Yeah.
So we'll spend a whole week where, no, all you're doing is working on the past 7 weeks of whatever, trying to use it in live action, and it pays off pretty well.
And what I've always kind of explained to people who didn't like to spar, so here's the thing: would you just practice dribbling all day and practice shooting all day, but never go play a game?
Yeah,
You've got to, that gets
your feet
boring
wet.
after a while, right? You got to
Yep.
apply. You've got to apply those skills, and some people don't, and that's fine. If you're there just to get in better shape, hey,
Right.
that's your journey, right?
yeah.
That's a martial arts journey too. I'm
Yes.
not saying you have to fight and compete, but
Definitely.
it makes it a lot funner. It makes
Well,
a lot, even if you don't compete,
Yeah.
just to
Get more out
test,
of it.
to
Yeah.
test yourself,
Definitely.
mentally, physically, the whole bit.
Keep your calm and cool. Like
Yeah.
in real life, people stress out in the panic situations. They freak out.
Yeah.
But this teaches you to calm down.
Yeah.
Breathe. You can get in a better spot. You can improve your position.
Absolutely.
It can be a metaphor for life too. It don't have to be just about fighting.
Absolutely.
But you got to try yourself.
Absolutely.
sure,
Well, tell everybody where your gym's at,
Mm-hmm.
when your classes are, where people can go for more information to sign up. Why don't you let everybody know here?
So we're located right off of Western and Blackwelder, right
Yep.
between Penn and Western. We're 1028 Southwest 59th Street. You guys come out, check us out. We got classes every weekday at 6 and 7. And even an advanced class at 8. So it's kind of just like a tier thing, right? 6 o'clock is usually a bag class, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So if you don't want to get punched in the face or nothing like that, come in, work the bags, learn your technique, get a good workout. Tuesday, Thursday, we do strength conditioning at 6. So this is when we're putting our personal training to use. We're hitting the weights. We're doing sprints, stuff like that, But every weekday at 7, you can come in and do whatever kind of kickboxing style we're on. Monday through Friday. And then at 8 o'clock, if you've been here for a while, y'all can come to our advanced class at 8. That's where a lot of our fighters will come in and get some extra work. We'll work on, like, clinch or, throwing some fun stuff every now and then.
Yeah.
Philly shell, fun stuff here and there.
Yeah.
We also have a noon class Monday through Friday all the time. And it kind of adapts based on who's here. If you're coming, you're a newbie, we're going to put you through a new workout. If you're a fighter, we're going to put you through fight camp. And if you're more intermediate, we're just going to hit that line in the middle. There's always my brother back there here with me.
Nick, yep.
Oh, yeah, so we can split the floor. And that's what's nice.
Yeah.
I don't have to make it a beginner class if you have experience, Everyone kind of dreads that. I don't want to go hit with the new guys, learn my jab,
Yeah,
blah, blah.
yeah. You get that a lot. You get, especially if a fighter's got a fight coming up or
Yeah.
whatever. I don't want to be partnered up with somebody that doesn't know what they're doing.
With two
and
left
that-
feet,
Yeah, and it
yeah.
makes it uncomfortable for the
Very.
new guy because they're
Yes.
like, hey, I don't want to be in, and it makes them not want to
Yeah.
come back.
Oh,
know?
yeah. And then on the other side, you're a new guy coming in. You're very intimidated. There's these people around cracking pads, doing all this crazy combinations. You feel like I can't do that. We'll split you off into a group. Nick will take the new guys, and they'll just work fundamentals. We'll work our basic footwork, our basic techniques. We can start as fast or as small as we need to, and I think that is the advantage of training at a smaller gym. More adaptable, I'd
Yes,
say.
sir.
It don't have to be one set business model. We can kind of play with it a little bit.
Yes, sir.
But right now, I even have a special going on. You can split a membership with a friend as long as you and your friend are both coming in. We'll let y'all split that membership in half. It's usually $150 a month, so $75 a month.
It's a hell of a deal.
Not bad at all. We spar twice a week as well. Once you're ready for that, no rush. But you could definitely get yours in.
Absolutely.
And we're here to help for people. Even privates. We offer privates, personal training. Fighters. How many of you guys are out there and don't have someone to hold mitts for you?
Yeah.
We fill our time with that as well. 30-minute to an hour sessions. You guys just hit us up. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram and TikTok, which is Cyclone Kickboxing.
On the socials,
Yeah,
baby.
all the socials,
On the
so.
socials. Hey, hit this guy up.
Please.
Come get your game right. Ryan Stokes, Cyclone Kickboxing. I can tell you I can tell you, this guy knows what he's doing. This gym's a tight-knit gym. It's about family.
Yes, sir.
He will improve your life if you come see him. I promise you.
Yep, it's a lot of fun, guys. Come check us out.
All right.
Thank you, man.
Hey,
Appreciate you.
Coach.
Appreciate it. Or whatever we're doing.
That was awkward there.
Thank you. It's all good. It's all good. We'll recover.
All right, brother. Go get him. There's my knuckle punch. All right, I got that right.
Ryan Stokes, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a little loud.
We got a little bit loud there.
Yeah.
A little bit loud. Yeah, man. I dig his vibe. I know he puts in the work himself. He doesn't just teach it. He preaches it too. He walks the walk and talks the talk. And I can tell you, that's hard to do, man. It's hard to coach people and have them look up to you and still fight yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're torn in completely different directions, man. So props to him. Not only that, training your little brother like he trains his brother. I mean, that's got to be stressful. Also, it's family, right?
Yeah.
I've never had to corner. I mean, there's one guy I corner that's basically family to me. He's basically my son, right? But still, I've never had to corner a brother or somebody like that. So that adds a whole different element to it. So, man, just great things going on over here. Like he said, all the socials, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Give them a follow. Reach out. Come out and try a class. See what you think. They're running that 2-for-1 special. That's a heck of a deal.
That is a hell of a deal.
You're not gonna find this level of training for that price anywhere else in the city. I promise you that.
Yeah.
Not at all.
And I mean, too, like he was saying, it's one of those gyms to where, you might not see 50 people in here, but you're also going to get that almost that one-on-one type of, hey, you might not be doing this correctly, so let me step in because he's always going to see what's going on.
Yeah.
You're always going to be aware and everything like that, so you're going to get that high level of training. So
Yeah.
No, and then I mean the gym, it's got that old school vibe to it. That old school vibe that you might see, like watch some like fighting movie or something like that, and you see this is that. This is that
Yeah.
for sure. You got all the
See-
old school posters on there and
See,
everything
Coach
like that.
just goes right into sparring.
right
just
back into it.
Right back into sparring right off that. Yes, sir. He's not playing around. Let's talk a little bit about a local card coming up this weekend. I don't know how much you've dug into a little bit, but you know me, I stay on the fight scene pretty well. The legend himself, the true king of Tulsa, Dale Cook, Apollo Cook. He's got XFN, I don't know, 780 or something out there this weekend. And, man, he's got a banger card. He really does. His boy, rightfully so. Tater McSpadden's back on it. He's fighting Dusty Sparks in a 4-ounce Muay Thai fight. And then you've got Tracy Reeder in the main event fighting Marshall Kemp coming in from Missouri. And Marshall Kemp he's an 8-1 pro. He's a prospect. He's probably this win away from getting into at least the Dana White Contender Series. So Reeder's looking to step back up. He's got a couple of wins. He's looking to step up and see if he can get in that conversation too, man. So there's some great fights going on in Tulsa. A little bit about it. I know you're familiar. You know Tater pretty well. You've went there and you've watched him fight. Dusty Sparks is one of those guys. He coming up as an amateur about 7-8 years ago, he was the it guy. Like, he was right there with Tater, if not bigger than Tater. He's one of those Muay Thai guys. I bet he's probably had 30, 35 amateur fights. Went pro in one of Dale's tournaments, lost in the first round, then he just disappeared for probably 3-4 years. Showed back up doing some bare knuckle. He fought some BKFC. But now he's back to kickboxing. So I'm excited to see, or Muay Thai kickboxing. I'm excited to see how that fight goes. From a fight fan itself, I'm excited to see it. And then, of course, Tracy Reeder and Marshall Kemp. That's a big fight. That's a big fight for Tracy in his camp. It's a big fight for Marshall in his camp, too. You don't see a whole lot of guys with Marshall's record going into enemy territory and fighting, right? Normally they're going to stay on their home turf, which I think that fight was set up a while back on his home turf, and somebody got hurt, something happened, it got canceled, so he's going to run it back on in Tulsa, which is obviously Tracy's going to have a bigger crowd there. So it's a big fight night out there, man. If you guys aren't doing anything this weekend, pay-per-view isn't dead for them. You're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to pay, but it'll be a good fight. It's gonna be a good card.
No, it will, and it's fun watching Tater fight as well. He's an exciting fighter, very explosive fighter. He's on a streak of his own, so he's got to be right there, getting close to some sort of big offer.
We'll see.
We'll
see. I tell you what. Just from a fan standpoint, there's a few people, and unfortunately, we have not had the pleasure of having Tater ever fight on a Husky Fat, which hopefully one of these days we can remedy that. But I mean, he's killing it out there in Tulsa, anyways. Regardless, I mean, the guy's a fan favorite. He's fun to watch. He's all action. But there are a few guys in the 155-pound division in Husky Fat that I think would be a amazing fight. I know. I feel like I can say this without, because it's pretty well known. I know the Sandman would sure love to fight Tater.
Yep.
Sandman's brought it up to me many times. You know, maybe a new HMF belt on the line, something like that, at some point down the road. That would sure be badass.
It would. Eddie's down to fight anybody.
No,
you throw a name, Eddie's gonna say yes.
He definitely is. I was talking to his manager today, as a matter of fact, about a boxing opportunity they're offering him in Washington D.C. So we'll see how that pans out, but that's a potential. Another show favorite. I'm just going to get on this. I was going to wait for the poster to be done, but it's officially signed, and so we're just going to announce it. Our boy, the Slim Reaper himself, the unconditioned pole.
The unconditioned pole, the not-so-slim Reaper.
Bogatir, whatever 30 other nicknames that he had that I can't remember.
Yep.
The unconditioned pole was still my favorite. The younger warrior.
Yeah.
Whenever he was fighting the young warrior. Shout out to our boy Colton Ham, young warrior over there. Hopefully he's getting things going. If he ever wants to fight again, he needs to give me a holler. I'm a fan of Colton. But he's got big fight news. He is going to be going. He is representing. He's crossing the border. He's heading north.
Yep.
He will be fighting in the Canada Cup in Vancouver, BC. It's a week after the Dog Pound, but he's going to be fighting. He's going to be fighting for their title belt. It might be for the Canadian ISKA belt as well.
Okay.
It's their title belt for sure, but it might be the international, the ISKA Canadian belt. So it is a huge fight for the Slim Reaper. When he returns, he returns. He doesn't mess around.
He does, and it's going to be exciting to see him back in action. Obviously, he's a very close friend of mine. Seen a lot of his fights as well. Been right there through the training that he's going through, trying to always support him and everything like that. But I know he's hungry. I know he wants his getting back in there and showing everybody that he still has it. So it's going to be exciting for him. I'm happy for him. He's putting in the work. So yeah,
Well,
come April, right?
Come April, he will be in the ring. Connor O'Flaherty.
O'Flaherty.
Connor O'Flaherty is his opponent's name. He is a 6-1 or 7-1 as a pro. He's got a Thai style. He's southpaw. He's got a Thai style. Trains at a very reputable gym with some former Glory World Champions and stuff. So it's not going to be an easy bout. He's going into enemy territory too. Connor's Irish, but he moved to Canada, and I think they claim him over there now. So that's his home turf.
Okay.
So the Reaper's got to go play the bad guy and take him out. Win one for the old US of A, right?
That's what the Reapers are for, right?
Yeah. Win one for the US of A, man.
Yep.
Other fight. Did you know? There's a good chance now. It's not signed yet, but I'm going to announce it anyways. Because once again, it's pretty much verbally agreed to. Back on the Dog Pound, we're gonna have the wives fight, right? We're gonna have the Reaper's wife fighting none other than the Husky heavyweight champ's wife. Jessica is coming back. So Kayla versus Jessica.
No, that's gonna be a good one. So obviously Myron's gonna have his wife ready to
Yeah.
go. Blaine's
Yeah.
trying to get Kayla ready to go. So no, it's gonna be a fun fight. I'm excited to have it on there. I'm always a fan of Myron being in the gym.
Oh, yeah.
He's and speaking of Myron, he just went out to
Memphis. Yeah.
and put on a show. If you didn't notice that or don't know who Myron is, give him a follow. But he had the Husky
Myron
Fat. He had the
Dennis.
Husky Fat.
He had the
gloves
Husky
on.
Fat gloves on, and he announced it. He said, "I'm the huskiest. I'm the fattest."
Yeah.
My boy's representing.
Yeah. No. So yeah. But no, I'm excited for that fight as well.
Our road show might end up at his gym sooner than later. By the way, we've already talked about that.
No,
so.
it'll be exciting. But also, I mean, the chick fights we put on, the women fight that we put on our cards they're exciting to watch.
Oh yeah.
So-
Sydney Harrison from Diamondback Muay Thai. She's coming back. They're bringing guys back. They put on a great showing at the Come Up show. They went 2-0. They're bringing guys on this card. She's going to be back fighting. I've got an opponent in mind. I've just got to confirm it. But that'll be on there. So there will be some girl fights on this card. There'll be some female fights on this card. There'll be title fights. There'll be pro fights. They're going to be pro small gloves, which if you guys hadn't seen a small glove pro, I mean, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? I mean, it's a different level and it's a different intensity than even the normal kickboxing. And the normal kickboxing is crazy.
No,
You know?
exactly. I mean, obviously when you got that bigger glove, you got more area to block and absorb that hit and everything like that. But when you go to a 4-ounce glove, there's
No, there's
no room for error.
There's no room for error. It just brings a different dynamic. We use the we use the modified rules of kickboxing here in the state of Oklahoma. So you're allowed to work out of the clinch as long as you're working. You can't just sit there and hold them and play grab ass. You can't do sweeps. Obviously, if it's not Muay Thai, you can't elbow. Which everybody always asks me, when are you doing Muay Thai or are you doing Muay Thai? There's going to come a time. I'm not gonna lie. There's going to be a time where we're going to put on a Muay Thai show. But what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to mix a Muay Thai show with a kickboxing show. And the reason why I don't like doing that is we have a hard enough time explaining the rules to the judges as it is just in kickboxing. If I try to throw another skill set that, although it is different than kickboxing, it's still similar, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like that's just going to confuse them even more.
It definitely would. It definitely would. But no, Muay Thai show would be fun, throwing in some elbows and everything like that because someone's going to get sliced open.
Yeah, no. I can tell you one thing. Eddie Sims sure can't wait to have a Muay Thai show. I know that, and there's a bunch of other people. So it's coming. Who knows? I mean, we've already put the schedule out. We're going back to Ardmore more than like in October. So maybe we debut that in Ardmore.
Yeah.
You never know. Maybe we do that. Well, of course, we are going to do a K1 tournament in Ardmore also. So I don't know. I'm going to have to think that one through.
Yeah.
Got a lot of processing. Got a lot of stuff to do, man.
So you kind of just gave a spoiler away. You
How did I
said
do that?
K1 tournament in Ardmore?
Well, I think that's already, but that was
I
on the
know you-
poster. That was already on the poster.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Well, my bad.
Yeah.
No spoiler. I was trying to help
Yeah.
y'all out for everyone
Yeah.
who wasn't listening. all the viewers and everything.
Yeah,
so
for everybody, listen.
maybe you just gave the date away. Maybe that's what it was.
We've got.
Nope, the date wasn't dropped.
We don't have one K1 show this year. We got
two.
Speaking of the schedule, it is on the screen. Make sure y'all take a picture of that.
It was the date that wasn't dropped.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it
Now
was.
the date's not official. Some of those are subject to change. Some of them aren't. That June 20th is locked in, which
That's going to be so much fun.
we're going to talk a little bit more about that here in just a second. I'm going to bring in our boy Turtle, because he's playing a big role in this too. Because we're not just putting on fights. We're putting on an event. We're putting on a vibe, shall we say, right, Josh?
Absolutely. Something the city never seen before.
Never seen.
It's gonna be, it's going to be fun, man. I'm excited for that one. Get the outdoor energy, the crowd that's there. It's going to be right down there downtown, Bricktown, everything like that. So there's going to be people walking by like, what the hell's going on? Then they're going to stop by, get their ticket, come on in, and watch some people get beat up.
Yes, sir.
Under the stars.
And
Hey, somebody going to be knocked out under the
out.
stars, seeing stars.
And you guys,
they're going to be double starred up.
You guys know me. You guys know me. You know who. You know that's only gonna be the best fighting on that card,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean, our fights are great no matter what, right? But we're talking, Ramirez. We're talking Shea. We're talking the title holders and the Emmys and in the pros. Rumor
going down.
rumor has it. I don't know if it'll be on this show. He's recovering from injury yet. But Mr. Strodman, Mr. K1 himself,
What do they do?
he's going to be coming back. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I talked to his coach a little bit. I think it's more the June show. It conflicts with TBAs in Iowa, and they've got a huge kids program at the Warman Gym, which, by the way, Warman Gym, shout out to Warman Gym if you guys are watching in Minnesota, but Warman Gym is going to be bringing fighters for the dog pound. So when I talked about different states, I failed to mention we're bringing motherfuckers in from Minnesota.
Chicago potentially as well.
Chicago potentially. Shout out to our boy Singh in Chicago, although I don't know if he's in Chicago anymore. I don't know the whole full thing. I know he's not with Chicago MMA anymore. I know he's with another gym. But he's got a guy or two I think he wants to bring down to the dog pound if he can make happen. He was trying to see if he can make happen. So yeah, man, big things keep getting bigger for us, man. We're just going to keep on rolling.
And that's the biggest thing, especially for Husky Fat. If you don't know Husky Fat, and like what Scott was mentioning, Scott being a matchmaker, if you got this fighter like, hey, I got this guy coming in, I kind of want to give him an easier fight. There's, like you were saying, no cherry picking. Scott's someone who's not going to match a cherry. He's going to match the fight up correctly. It's going to be a good matchup. It's not going to be a one-sided matchup. And that's just because the one-sided matchups aren't beneficial for anybody in the long run.
No,
especially at the amateur level.
It's definitely at the amateur level. I'm not going to say we've never put on a fight that was a mismatch. I'm not going to say that. We obviously have, but it wasn't intentional.
Yeah.
It wasn't an intentional mismatch. There has been a time where we've had a fighter fill in the last second. Anytime you have a last second thing, you've got to. I mean, that's part of anybody who's been in the business gets that, right? You have a fighter drop out the week of due to injury. You fill in. Sometimes that fill-in performs. Sometimes that fill-in doesn't, because that fill-in may have been sitting on the couch eating Doritos and not in fight shape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or maybe he was in fight shape, like Edgar Guzman or Small Gloves lightweight champ, which we're going to try to get a return from him this year as well.
No, definitely. I want to. That was a fun fight. He stepped in week's notice in Ardmore, coming in and doing that. But he's out there doing his thing down in Dallas. But man, it's just this year I'm so excited for. And once it gets here, it's here.
Yeah,
it's here. I know we're still we're still
we're 8 weeks away out right now.
8 weeks out, but then it's every 2 months. It's boom. Every 8 weeks, it's boom, 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 boom. So I'm excited for it.
Man,
it's going to be a good one. Y'all need to stay tuned. Also, any viewers who just chimed in and you're wondering where the hell we're at, we are at Cyclone Kickboxing over here in between Western and Penn.
South
off
side.
of Southeast 59th Street.
Southwest
59th Street. Over here again at Cyclone Kickboxing. Our podcast is on the move. We're going to be live in various gyms throughout this entire season. So
Yes.
stay tuned. We could be dropping into a gym near you.
Slide into our DNs, Jim. You want us to broadcast here? It's free advertising. Gets us a chance to say thank you for supporting us. Gives us a chance to meet the fighters and see what you guys are working with. We were at Killer Bees last week. We're at Cyclone this week. Stay tuned. I've already got somebody lined up for next week and working on one for the week after, man. I'm excited.
You are excited. You are excited.
Actually, I live a pretty boring life, to be honest with you. But one thing I do want to, first off, and Dave hit on it earlier, we want to give a shout out again to our boy Philip Staten. Happy birthday to Phil Dog. Phil Dog in the house. You ever need somebody to beat somebody in a bike race, he's the guy. You're not going to beat him unless your name's Dylan Gilbert.
Yeah, you're not racing. You're not beating him around a lake.
Unless your name's Dylan Gilbert.
Unless you're me. But then you're going to need a little head start.
A little bit of cheating involved there.
Yeah, a little bit. But hey, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Isn't that what they say?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Josh, before we wrap the show up here, talk to everybody about a little bit about, I know Hold Up Baby is kind of, you took a little bit of time off. You're redesigning some things. You're coming back stronger than ever. Talk to us a little bit. For those of you guys who don't know, Josh, a.k.a. Turtle, are the guy running the board, running the switches. He runs Hold Up Baby Radio. It's an independent radio station. Josh, tell our viewers a little bit about that.
Well, pretty much, we're just combining everything together. And what we, me and Scott, we've talked about it for a while on putting on some more stuff for artists to be able to display their skills and their talent. But what makes this so unique with this collaboration is it allows artists to perform outside of just an independent underground setting. They're going to be in front of a whole different crowd. That's a fight crowd. But everybody loves music, right? Mm-hmm. So what we're doing downtown is we're going to throw a concert at the weigh-ins. So it's going to be performance mixed with the weigh-ins, and it's going to be something the city's never seen. And it gives these artists that have grinded, they haven't took time off, a whole different platform to show what they got in front of a whole different audience that they not necessarily may get the chance to do. So it's going to be great. So like I said, me and Scott talked about it for probably 3 years now.
Yeah. No, we've talked about it. We've talked about it long.
I built a stage for it.
Yeah. So you guys, for those of you guys who don't know, I'm as every bit of a music guy as I am a fight guy, if not more.
Light guy.
Yes, I like a light show. I like a light show. If I ever became an epileptic, I'd be screwed, man. I just every time. I love a light show. I love it. How many videos have I sent Josh at a concert? Like, dude, check this out.
And they're pretty badass too.
Man, I'm telling you, who is the one guy that I say? And I don't normally like big arena shows. But, Childish Gambino. Childish Gambino. I saw him at the Paycom.
You think that's your favorite light show so far?
A couple years back. I think so, man.
It was crazy.
Dude, it was
insane.
What's your favorite show you've been to? I know we're kind of skipping off but we're talking concerts and the shows we're about to put on and everything. So
if you're, are we talking just from a full production or just my favorite, like the music, the band,
and
the
yes,
vibe?
production, but like how the band put on and was interactive essentially and put on an actual show. Because sometimes you'll go to a show and they perform well, but it's better listening to it on the radio or something like that than it is seeing it in person.
Yes. No, I don't go to those kind of shows. If you can't perform live, I've been to one in the last 10 years that they sucked live, and it's just the lead singer had a bunch of medical stuff going on. He'd been diagnosed with cerebral palsy and stuff like that. I didn't realize that. They were an old 90s band, Everclear. You remember Everclear? We could live beside the ocean. Yeah. Anyways, I saw them at the Criterion. Huh?
How'd that go?
Oh, God, it's brutal.
What is it? Set the world? Or no, I can't remember.
No, we could live beside. I mean, I can play it on guitar. If I had a guitar here,
I know the song, though. I know the song.
Donna. Anyways,
I might throw some on the radio.
That dude couldn't even sing his own lyrics. He had to have his bass guitarist jump in, and then the guy from the band before him came out there to help him sing the main songs. He couldn't even hit the notes anymore. Man. And it wasn't because of drugs or alcohol. It's because of a physical disability, which I get it. But at the same hold on a minute. We got to get this guy in here.
Jump in. I'll put the headset on for you.
Let's get the champ in here. Yeah, no reason to even take the gloves off. You get to share a little bit of more sweat with your coach who just had that on.
Yeah, hold on. Let me shrink it up for you. Get the mic ready.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mario Guerrero.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing? Hope you're doing best.
Man, it's nice to see you, man.
Yeah, dude.
yeah.
Here, we'll pull it away just
Oh,
a
my
little
fault.
bit from it, right there. Here, say something else, Mario.
There we go.
Yeah, there
Should
we're
be
good.
good.
There we're good. Man, how have you been since that phenomenal performance in November, man? How's life been for you?
Man, it's been going great. Just training like usual.
Yeah.
You know, riding off the wind feels good. Just trying to get back.
Yes,
April
sir.
18th.
April 18th.
April 18th is the date.
You can expect to see him on the dog pound, ready to work,
Yes,
baby.
sir.
125 division. He's coming to take it over.
Yep. You hear
He's
that?
Yep, and we've got plenty out there for you. You're going to have I'm going to be hitting your coach up probably next week with some options for you. So,
man.
but yeah, man, just talk to us a little bit about training out here at Cyclone. Is this the first gym that you started at and trained at, or have you been other places? Tell us a little bit about it.
No, yeah. I started here in 2022.
Okay.
Whenever we were on the north side.
Yeah.
Off Melrose.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I've been here. You know, love my coaches. They've been treating me like family these past three and a half years, and they got me ready, man. They got me
Yeah.
ready for the shows.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know, It's only been kickboxing for those 3 years. Kickboxing experience, yeah. You know, so I picked up pretty well knowledge from these guys, man. And
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It shows in the ring. You know.
It does, and you seem calm and collected in the ring. You really do, and I can attribute that to your coaching, but I also want to attribute to that's something that not everybody's born. Some people are more born with it. Some people it's a learned behavior. Some people it's a fake it till you make it. Some people are born with it. Which one are you?
No, I was born like this. I was made like this. You know.
Yeah.
You know, my parents, life raised me to be like that, the way I am, and I go whenever I go till it's done. You know, I'm not scared.
Yeah.
You know, nerves come in. You know, that's every fighter. Nerves come in, but once I'm in the ring, it's a different story, and I don't even realize about the nerves. You know, so
just goes away. It's just you and him. That's the one thing I love about combat sports. I grew up playing, team sports, played basketball, high school, a little bit of college ball. Then I got into boxing, and the reason why I fell in love with combat sports is because at the end of the day, it's you versus him, right? You ain't got it. You don't have the excuse where old guy sucks guarding his guy and they scored, right?
Yes, sir, exactly.
It's just you versus him.
It's you. All accountability falls on you.
Yep.
So,
And you handle that pressure well. Like we talked about, at the come up show, you were put in a tough spot and you handled it with the most absolute class. He fought the kid that was fighting that trains with the come up, and it was the foundation's actual fundraiser. Mario handled it with absolute class and did exactly what he was supposed to do. He came in there and handled business, shook hands afterwards, showed love to the come up, but at the end of the day, a fight's a fight, and may the best man win, and the best man won that day.
Yes, sir. Just how it is. That whole the come up. Like I told E-Man. If you're watching, man, I love what you're doing. Keep training those kids. There's a special place for kids who go and train there, man.
Oh, absolutely.
I loved it. I loved the show. The setup was nice. The venue was nice. The win was nice. The after party at the house was nice.
Yeah, you better work hard, play hard, baby.
Yes, sir.
That's funny. So you mentioned, getting into it here in 2022 and everything. So that was when you first got into it, or what kind of brought you to the gym?
So what brought me to the gym? Before I started, I played soccer.
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
I was a big soccer dude, and I started gaining a lot of weight. I fight at 125. At my fattest point, I was like 200.
Wow.
200 pounds.
Sorry, I didn't mean that in a bad way. I just wouldn't expect it.
Exactly. Like, wow. Yeah. So that alone made me just want to make it big.
If you want to throw a leg kick when he stands up, feel free.
Hey,
feel free.
I'm getting there too, though.
No, yeah, man. That's the reason why, and I also just wanted to pick up a new martial art. I have a little bit of boxing from the past. If I just wanted to be a little bit more dangerous. Knees and elbows and everything else, and it's nice. I love it, bro.
Well, what can the fans expect from you come April?
Man, God willing, I'm on that card, and you guys
you're gonna be on the
know-
card. There ain't a question. You're gonna be on the card.
You guys see me fight. I go to the target, technical, smart, sometimes reckless, but I'm always gonna put on a show. I'm always gonna put on a show for my fans, my family, my coaches, the gym, and everybody who supports me, man. So I love you guys, everybody who supports me, and April 18th is going to be another show.
Do you want to
go,
say
baby.
something to your mom? She is tuned in. She said,
Mama,
that's my
Mama,
son.
I know you're tuned in, Mama. I love you. You're one of my biggest supporters. You always ride with me, and you never doubt me. You never put any doubt in my mind. So I love you, Mama. I love you.
Good call.
That's awesome.
Good call. Mario, if you need him, brother. Hey, you got a fighter nickname yet?
Yes, it was God made.
God
God
made. Yeah,
made,
yeah,
that's
God
right.
made. God made. I
God
believe
made,
I
that's
think I
right.
wrote it down and said it on there.
Yeah. Awesome. Hey, tune in April 18th. Come watch this man put on another show. We can't wait to see him.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Inshallah.
Yes, sir.
All right,
We
brother.
appreciate you. Big. Oh, I got to take
go-
these
go
off
put
too.
in some more.
My fault.
Yeah. We need to see old Nick in the house here.
We might need to wipe those things off.
Yeah.
There's paper towels in the bathroom.
I mean, these guys are sweating on each other.
You
anyway.
care to have sweat?
It's kind of gross.
There you go. I tried wiping them off.
We got some disinfectant wipes.
Man, the
Nick,
one
the
and
Prodigy
only.
Stokes.
The Prodigy is in the house, man. First off, dude, thank you guys again for having us here. I love this. I mean, this is an old school gym. I love old school gyms, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I can see, like I told your brother, Coach Ryan over there, I can see the camaraderie that you guys have, the love for you guys have. You guys are working to get better. All good vibes out here, man. All good vibes.
Oh, yeah, of course. Especially here coming up in April, we're going to have just about everybody in the gym competing,
Yeah.
whether it's at tournaments with you guys over at Husky Fat and throughout the year, of course. But we're going to have a really busy year to start off, and it's nice to see everybody in, having fun. I'm just really excited to see where we're going to start off this year.
Yes, sir,
No,
man.
that's awesome. And I actually was going to ask your brother that. I was going to say, is everyone who's training right now, are they active on the fight? Are they on the fight list, like fight team in here?
Yes,
That's
sir. Yes, sir. I do believe so. I think we're maybe only missing one guy from the fight team, but other than that, looks like everybody made it today.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Awesome.
So whose decision was it to open up the door? Or is it just getting a little stuffy? Because I'm sure you'd like to keep the heat in here.
Oh, yeah. I love
But
to sweat.
someone probably said something
yeah,
like, hey,
Mr.
Coach,
Mi-
can you
Mr.
open the door?
Mr. Cut 30 pounds in like 8 days or something like that over here.
Oh, yeah. I love it. I love it. Especially the whole not eating part. That's the best.
Oh, God.
That's funny.
Man, you guys are crazy. Dude, I wanted to, first off, say props to you on your November victory, man. That was a well-fought, well-earned victory over a tough opponent. I mean, let's not mince words. Cristobal's a great fighter.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And you hands down controlled that fight and won that fight. You did what we talked about, like I talked to you about before, how you had your first 2 fights, you'd look good in instances, but you just hadn't put it all together. That fight, I felt like you put it all together, man. What was different about that fight than your previous ones?
Other than a full camp. Because the first
Right.
one wasn't. it
No,
was
the first one. For those of you guys who don't know, he took a title fight against the champ on like 10 days' notice. Cut. How much weight did you cut?
I think it was 27 pounds on 7 days.
27 pounds. So what that means is he didn't really even train. All he did is just starve himself and dehydrate himself to make the weight. So you're right. We don't even really count that one as a loss. That's just a thank you for showing up. You did awesome. I mean, he went the distance and he was competitive too. It wasn't like he just got out there and got smoked either.
And I always appreciate those opportunities, too, with you guys. I'm always going to take the chance to get out there, give you guys a good show. Never want to turn a fight down from you guys.
Man, well, we appreciate that, and that's what we like about this gym, man. Like I said, you guys don't ever say no. You might say, well, we've got this coming up already, so we got a conflict here, but it's never a no. No,
Right.
It's never no. We don't want to fight him. You know, it's not that ain't what you guys about. And I can tell you, there's plenty of other gyms, a lot bigger, more prominent gyms that's what they're about.
Yeah,
you
they
know?
like to pick and choose their fights, make sure they're going
Yeah.
where they want to go when they want to do it.
Yep, that's exactly it. And if you want to get anywhere, you're gonna hit a wall eventually. You know,
yeah.
they say you may get around locally a little bit, but as soon as you try to step out, you're gonna get checked. You
Yeah.
know, you're gonna get checked. The amateurs are about testing yourself, man, and you're doing it as well as anybody. I got your name on the list for April, so I'm working on finding you a match as we speak. like I told everybody, I don't think it's going to be a problem. I've got about 50 people wanting to fight on this card, so I'll find you. I'll find you somebody.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What can we expect to see from the Prodigy come April 18th?
Man, coming up, it's going to be a lot, kind of what you guys saw in that past fight with Cristobal. Kind of like you guys were talking, he was really on a hot streak going forward. He's a little bit of a, maybe not knockout artist, but TKO, knockout, finishing his fights.
Yeah.
So here we're going to see what kind of opponent I got coming up with. If they're a heavy fighter, like to come forward, kind of like Cristobal, they're going to be something similar. And if they like to stay a little bit more further out, maybe you'll see a little bit more action.
Nice.
But I was hoping for that. Last time with Cristobal, I was really counting is going to be a dogfight going down. But he knew about my kicks. I knew about his power. We both wanted to stay on the end of the killer shots.
Yes, sir. And you definitely dictated it, and you won that fight. How many fights have you had total now in your young career?
Let's see. I think I'm at 7 now.
7?
Maybe a little bit more if I count tournaments and stuff.
Sure.
But that'll just add maybe 4 or 5.
Okay. What are your plans to eventually turn pro?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm hoping really by the beginning of next year. I'm hoping to compete for you guys a few more times. So if we get that belt competition here again soon, work back up to that contender fight, and then from there go pro and start making a little bit of money with it.
That's honestly, that's kind of what I was going to lead you towards. I feel like you got a year left to learn, and then go pro. See what we can do with it, baby. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to grow with you guys. It's gonna be fun,
No,
especially
we're excited to have you, man, for sure.
the promotion's growing. You're getting more and more traction each show. I'm seeing it. I got a lot of family and people that tune in, a lot of people that come to see the actual fights. It's just awesome seeing everything grow the way it is.
Awesome, brother. Well, hey, we're going to grow together.
Oh, yeah.
And, anytime you want to fight on a Husky Fat card, we're going to try to find you a fight on a Husky Fat card. You and anybody else from Cyclone, man.
Got you on speed dial.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anybody you want to give a shout-out to or say hi before we let you get back to kicking some ass over here?
Really, the entire gym. Everyone that comes in to help train everybody for their fight camps, even if they're not a fighter themselves. They're coming in, helping the people that are putting it on the line, coming out, getting either on a show, whether or not on a show. Anyone that wants to come in and be a body, be there to help everyone else, it's appreciated. If you guys want to come down to Cyclone too, we're always open for new members. Your first workout's free.
Yes, sir.
First workout's free. They've got a variety of schedule. They've got noon classes. They've got evening classes. They got beginners. They've got advanced. You name it, man. And like I said, they teach a unique style that you do not get everywhere else you go. That you just don't. You can see it the way this guy fights. You can see it the way his brother fights. It's just it's a different style. And I dig it, man. I love everything about it.
No, definitely. And also, like Ryan mentioned earlier, they got a special going on, so you and a friend can split that membership. So $150 goes down to $75 a piece, but you both got to come.
Yep.
You both got to come.
Stay both on it, and we'll keep you both accountable. Accountability buddies. That's how we're working.
Yes,
I'm going to tell you right now that this high level of training, you're not going to find it for that cheap anywhere else.
Oh, no. It's not going to last long either. We got limited spots open for that membership. That's not going to stay open forever. So if you want it, get on it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Appreciate you
Hey,
guys.
Nick,
Appreciate
get
you,
after
big
it,
man.
brother.
Yeah.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you. You guys
We'll
have a
see
good
you hopefully in April.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Nick Stokes, the Prodigy, fellas.
Yes, sir. It looks like they're getting some shin work in there.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're going to do a little shin conditioning.
Yeah, that's got to be like part of the worst thing is conditioning your shins.
Man, I tell you, eventually you deaden the nerves.
Yeah, but until you get to that though.
Yeah.
Because there was nothing worse for me who doesn't have conditioned shins than hitting my shin
You're
on
hitting your
something.
shin. It's fucking terrible.
It's terrible. Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, no, it's not great. I can tell you what else is not great is taking a knee to the diaphragm. I took a knee to the diaphragm yesterday, and it
Don't
still
you wear
hurts like a
pads, though?
motherfucker. It went over my pad.
Oh, okay.
It went over. I was training somebody, and the knee just went right into that perfect spot, right by the rib cage, right underneath there.
Yeah.
And I don't normally have to take a second to recollect myself. I had to take a second. I was like, all right, give me about 30 seconds here. Then we're good.
That's funny. I heard you got a new bag coming in soon too. A new pad anyway.
Yeah.
You excited for that one?
I'm doing the. I got a calf kick pad.
Does
Calf
it just
kick.
go around the back of your leg? I guess.
Yeah, I think it just kind of goes
Yeah.
like that, like
Like
a little
a calf
U.
bag?
Yeah. We'll see how it do.
We got a what's up that came in from Germany on YouTube. They said what's up.
What's up?
ETZoo3774. He said what's up. He's a boxer from Germany.
What's
up,
up,
man?
Germany in the house?
Man, we appreciate you showing some love, man. What's up?
Man, I'm telling you. Before we do need to probably cut this out and get out of here in a minute, but I didn't know if you guys saw the saga continues with our boy Brandon Phillips and Willie Henderson. Did you catch any of that?
I haven't seen it yet. No.
Yeah.
Picture that.
See, I mean, every
Let me
now and
pull it
then,
up then.
every
Let
now
me-
and then, you guys maybe ought to check social media once in a while. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I do. What was it posted on?
I think it's on Instagram. Willie just he went and took the snippet of our last podcast with Brandon came on, and then I didn't do the whole thing, but then just started talking shit underneath it while he was talking.
I gotta check that out. No, I didn't.
We
I didn't
posted
see
it?
that.
No, I think he tagged us to collab in it, and I'm
Okay.
an old and I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know it meant it looked like
Yeah.
we were going to be the ones posting it, but no, he posted it and he just asked us to collab in it. But both those guys got some big fights ahead of them before they can even clash, right?
Yeah.
I heard Willie's fighting our other boy out of St. Louis, Trayvon Crawford, Baba Yaga.
Oh.
He's fighting him.
That would be a good fight.
That should
I
be a
want to. I
banger.
want to see
That's-
Trayvon for sure again.
That's going to be
Definitely.
a banger. But Trayvon wants to come back. His team loves us. And then Brandon, I think Brandon's got an MMA fight coming up in a week or two.
Yep.
And then he got announced on that pro kickboxing card in Nashville. They started a pro kickboxing organization, and they've got a kickboxing card in Nashville.
Okay.
And it's all the Waco guys that are turning pro that are fighting on it, I think. So Brandon's probably going to go fuck up one of these Waco guys that's 42-5 as an amateur, and he's going to come in
Pads.
and just kick the shit out of that leg.
Yeah, they're gonna take them pads off and then
Yeah.
be like, "Son of a bitch, I should have left them on."
Yeah, I mean, but he could be one of those guys that had fights without pads too, so he's
Yeah.
ready for it. So you don't
Yeah.
know. I didn't do any research on who the guy was. I'm just excited for our boy Brandon. What's he the hoodlum? The hoodlum.
The hoodlum.
I'm excited
Phillips.
for our boy the hoodlum for that opportunity, and we're excited to see him and Willie when they do get here to clash. So love for both of them. I think Willie changed his name to the Rifleman.
Yeah, and that could be a entertaining press conference as well. Because normally, we got Chad on there, and Chad's going to be entertaining. Myron's going to be
Oh, yeah.
entertaining. Who did we have go back and forth at one time? We had,
Big
and they weren't
Vay,
even.
You had Spider. You had
Spider
I think it was
and
Jordan.
Jordan went back and
Oh,
forth, and they
yeah.
weren't even fighting each other.
Yeah.
So that one right there.
No,
though,
Spider and Jordan were fighting each other. It was Tyson Southern.
Oh,
our
and
boy,
Jordan, yeah.
our boy Tyson Swisher
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Swisher, if you're watching, what's up, brother? Tyson was the one that started all that. And my full disclosure, Tyson, he didn't quite tell me, but he said, "Hey, I got a beef with one of the other fighters that I'm not fighting. Can I bring that up in the press conference?" And I said, "You do you, man.
Fuck yeah.
You do
But
you."
that one right there, that one could be an entertaining back and forth at the press conference, and I'm here for it.
It should.
All the
It sure.
I would
smoke.
love to. It's just me. And Scott might even have to. Normally, Scott's not up there when we do the face-offs and everything like that. But that one, Scott might have to be up there. We could have to separate.
We'll
these
see,
dudes.
man. We'll see.
I'm here for it. Yeah.
I'm here for it too.
Let them go.
Yeah.
Let them go. But also, I mean, that's kind of the point of the podcast. We get to catch up face to face. We benefit off of it too.
Yeah.
You know what
Oh,
I mean?
yeah. Oh,
as
yeah.
well as
Jeez,
everybody
man.
else.
Oh
You
yeah.
know.
No, it's fun for everybody. But on that note, Dave, are you getting hungry? Are you getting hungry?
It's that, huh?
Yeah,
He's hungry.
Yeah, he's
He's
hungry.
hungry.
Dave's always hungry. Dave eats more than anybody I know, man. That for as skinny as Dave is, that's how you know how hard a worker Dave is. That guy will eat nonstop. I've never seen anybody eat as much as Dave and be as skinny as him. I'm jealous. But on that note, Dave and I got to go find us something to eat. And we got to go wish our boy, Phil Dog a
birthday.
happy birthday. Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. Well, y'all boys have a good night. Again, we are live at Cyclone Kickboxing. But yeah, catch us next week at another gym, and the week after that at another gym. This is the live show.
Yep, we're taking the show on the road this season. Make sure
The
to
road
follow, subscribe to all the socials. We're going to be announcing fights coming up for the Dog Pound, along with a whole bunch of other cool shit. So tune in, check us out. From us to you, be good to each other. Until next time.
Peace.